Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. This is Ma'am SYBEL Explains. This video is all about changing improper fractions to mixed numbers and vice versa. Okay, let's review first. What are improper fractions? Improper fractions are equal to 1 or more than 1. So, like for example, if we have 3 halves and we will check the numerator is bigger than its denominator, it means this fraction is an example of improper fraction. Improper fraction always have a bigger numerator than its denominator. And of course, if we're going to change it into mixed, it will be equivalent to more than 1 whole or equal to 1 whole. To visualize 3 halves, it is better if you're going to draw a diagram out of this. So let's have 3 halves. Remember that the one in the bottom is our denominator. Denominator tells us the number of parts the whole is divided, while the numerator is the number of shaded parts or taken or eaten. We have to be very careful in making our diagram. So for this case, it means our whole is divided into 2 parts. So let's draw that 1 whole, and it is divided into 2 parts. And we have to shade 3. Okay, let's shade first this one. 1, 2, and we still need to shade 1 more part. So it means we have to create another box, the same box, so that we can have 3 shaded parts. Okay, we will shade this one because it says there we have to shade 3. Okay, this is 3 halves. The whole is divided into 2 and the shaded parts are 3 parts. Let us have another example. 4 thirds. Okay, let's draw that diagram that represents 4 thirds. Remember that the denominator, which is here 3, tells us the number of parts the whole is divided. So it means we have to divide this box into 3 equal parts. So that is 1, 2, and 3. And we will shade 4. So it means we're going to shade 4. We will have here 1, 2, 3. Okay, we lack 1 more part. So it means we have to draw another box so that we can shade 1 more part. And of course, it is divided into 3 parts. So we'll shade 1 more part. Okay, this is how we illustrate 4 thirds. The question now is how to change improper fraction to mixed fraction. So let's go back to our example a while ago. We had 3 halves and then we drew a diagram to represent it. In that diagram, we can actually see the answer. And that is, how many holes can we see there that are completely shaded? And that is 1 whole. What fraction is being shaded here? That's 1 half. It means we have 1 whole and 1 half. So if we're going to change 3 halves to mixed fraction, the answer is easy. You can just draw it in the diagram and then you can just figure it out how many holes were shaded and how many were left. So that's the answer, 1 and 1 half. But of course, there is also a shortcut, an easy way to find out the answer in changing improper to mixed fraction. It really takes us a lot of time to draw things out, so it's better if you're going to just do the shortcut. The shortcut is, before going to have that, let's just erase this 1/2 here and we'll put it right here in the other side. So the answer here is 1 and 1/2. So we'll just have this other side for our solving. Okay, let's have the shortcut. All we need to do is to divide the numerator by its denominator. So what the ones inside is our numerator and the ones outside is our denominator. So we will just divide. How many 2's are there in 3? It's only 1. 1 times 2, it's 2, and then we subtract 3 minus 2, it's 1. Then after dividing, the quotient will become the whole number. The remainder will become the numerator, and the divisor will become the denominator. So that's it. It's very easy. Now for our second example a while ago, we have the 4/3. As I say, we can just see the answer on our drawing. So let's have how many holes were completely shaded. So the answer is 1. And how many parts were shaded in the remaining fraction? That's 1. And the whole is divided into 3. So the answer is 1 and 1/3. Let's move on to our shortcut, which is we have to just divide the numerator by its denominator. So let's have it. 4 divided by 3. How many 3's are there in 4? That's 1. 1 times 3 is equal to 3. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. This whole number, or the quotient, will be our whole number. The remainder will become numerator, and the divisor will become the denominator. So that's it. We have 1 and 1/3. Let us have some exercises. Let's change the following improper fractions to mixed number. Let's have 9/5. Okay, we can just right away use the shortcut, which is division. We will just divide the numerator by its denominator to make things faster and easier for us. So let's have that. We will divide 9 divided by 5. How many 5's are there in 9? That's 1. 1 times 5 is equal to 5, and we will subtract 9 minus 5 is equal to 4. Then we're done. The answer would be 1 and 4/5. That's fast and easy. Let us have another one. What if our given is 16/7? Okay, let's just divide. That will become 16 divided by 7. How many 7's are there in 16? We have 2. 2 times 7 is equal to 14. Then we can subtract 16 minus 14, that's 2. Okay, and we're done. We will write 2 and 2/7, and we have the final answer. Another example, we have 81/10. We will just divide 81 divided by 10. How many 10's are there in 81? That's 8. 8 times 10 is 80. And subtract 81 minus 80, that's 1. Then we're done. Our answer is 8 and 1/10. That's the final answer. The question now is how to change mixed number to improper fraction. Okay, let's have an example. 1 and 1/3. If we are going to illustrate this, we have 1 whole and 1/3. Okay, we'll try to do that. 1 whole, let's have the 1 whole. It means the 1 whole is divided into 3 parts. 1 and 2 and 3, and then we have to shade this 1 whole because it says there it's 1 whole. That's 1 and 2 and then 3. That's 1 whole. Let's have the fraction, which is the 1/3. So we need to draw 1/3 and then shade that 1 and then 2. So we have to shade 1 part. This is 1 whole and 1/3. And if we are going to change this mixed number to improper fraction by drawing, then we can just count the number of parts that are shaded. We have how many parts are shaded? That is 4 parts. And how many parts does the whole is divided? That's 3. So the answer is 4/3. But you know what? We can do things easier and faster. We have a shortcut for this. All we need to do is to multiply the denominator and the whole number. Multiply it. Then whatever is the answer, just add it to the numerator. Okay, let's have that. 3 times 1 is equal to 3 plus 1 is 4. Then copy 3. Then we have the same answer. So it's easy. Let us have another example. That's 1 and 1/2. Okay, let's try to draw this. So it means in the drawing we have to divide the whole into 2 equal parts. So we'll just draw the box that is divided into 2 equal parts, and then we have to shade 1 whole. We have to shade this one because we need to have 1 whole, and then we have to draw 1/2. Okay, let's draw the 1/2. 1/2. So in order to change this mixed fraction to improper fraction, all we need to do is to count the number of parts that are being shaded. So based on this example that we have 3 parts that are shaded, and then the whole is divided into 2 parts. So our answer is 3/2. And the previous example that we have, I said we have a shortcut for that, so we can apply it now. All we need to do is to just multiply the denominator and the whole number here, and then whatever is the answer, just add it to the numerator. Okay, let's have that. 2 times 1, that is 2, plus 1, that is 3, and then copy the denominator. So we have the answer. So easy. Let us have some exercises. We will change the following mixed numbers to improper fractions. Let's have the first one. 2 and 5/10. All we need to do is do the shortcut. We don't need to really draw already because we know the shortcut. We can just multiply the whole number and the denominator, and then whatever is the answer, just add it to numerator. So let's have that. 2 times 10 is equal to 20, plus 5 is equal to 25. That's 25, and then copy the denominator. So we have the answer. We'll have another example, 6 and 3/4. So we can just proceed to our shortcut. We will just multiply our whole number and denominator, and then whatever is the product, just add it to the numerator. So 6 times 4 is equal to 24, plus 3 is equal to 27, then copy our denominator, which is 4. So our final answer is 27/4. So we have the last example. Let's have 10 and 5/8. Let's have the shortcut. We'll just multiply our whole number and the denominator, and whatever is the product, just add it to the numerator. So let's do that. 10 times 8 is equal to 80, plus 5 is equal to 85, and then copy our denominator. So that's our final answer, 85 eighths. Don't forget to hit the like button if you think this is helpful. Till next time!